a park that I haven't been to in a good while, probably at least 5 years, and it looks pretty much the same. They did add a few amenities to it. Let me go ahead and get the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus set up. I'm going to go ahead and use the ground mineralization if I can. Well, it doesn't want me to, so let's just keep going. Got it notched out at 5 and 10. Got the frequency to F1. That way my Garrett Pro pointer doesn't interfere as much. And I just charged this up, so it's at 5 bars. I got sensitivity down a notch. And well, I'm going to kind of start where I typically start, which is by the swing sets here. So let's go ahead and see what we got today. All right. Let me go ahead and move my light. Don't need the little night light thing that I use for nights, because it's daytime now. Spring forward, so jumped ahead an hour here. I'm located in Texas, and should have longer days ahead of us, or at least daylight. Okay, go ahead and see what we got here. Okay. All right. Nothing yet. Oh, here we go. 1920. All right. I kind of think I see it too, so let's have a look-see at it. Yeah, it's right on top. A little crunchy metal deal. All right. So first find this fine morning is a little crunchy metal dealy. Okay. Ooh, 78, 79. That's promising. Let's go check that one out. Temperature's about mid 40s right now. We were at a lot warmer, actually in short sleeve weather. And then the front came in, storms, potential tornadoes, and that has since passed now. And now I'm just kind of enjoying a early morning start before anyone shows up. Oh, there it is. All right, it came in at a what was it, 78, 80, and it looks like it's going to be a dime. Nice. So first find this morning is a cool dime. All right, not silver, but it counts. Go ahead and put that in the goodie pile. Okay. All right, and I'm just going to work methodically here. I'm using the SP24 coil, Nocta Macro Simplex Plus, and this SP24 coil does give me a little bit more leeway when it comes to detecting next to metal. Oh, here we go. 78, 76. That's a potential dime. Let's go ahead and use the machine pinpointer. Okay, it says it should be right there. Let's see if it's true. Grab the Garrett Pro pointer here. Okay. Sounds like it's over here. Yeah, right there. All right, good morning. Good morning. I see folks joining. So far, it's been a dime. Let's see if this is going to be a dime also, since it was registering at 78. Oh, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to be this crunchy metal stuff. Ah, bummers. All right, let me go ahead and scan it just in case. You always got to sweep your find in case, or your dig in case there's something else lurking below. Okay. All right, that's the first pass of the swing set. We'll keep going again. Good morning. Good morning. I see Garcia, Fam, and then Joseph Playground. All right, cool. Okay, getting some indication here. Let me increase this. All right. Okay, here we go. Mixed signal 36. Mixed signal. It says it's deep. Let's keep going. Okay, mixed signal here. All right, I got to check this one out. Let's see what this could be. Okay, it looks like it's deeper, so let's go check. It is kind of chilly right now. Left the house, it was 44. Amazing how the temperature changes on you. Just early last week into most of last week, I was in short sleeves and shorts actually. So things have warmed or cooled down a little bit, but it says we're going to be back up here in the next few days, back into the 70s. So looks like it's just a little glitch for yours truly. All right. Oh, what was that? Little piece of metal foil over here. Yeah, there it is. Little piece of metal foil. Let's get rid of that. There was another sound there. I got to check that out. Let's see. Best find. It's a Texas A&M Aggie ring with a diamond in it. And I got it back to the owner. Well, that's weird. That little deal made that weird noise. And then I'm getting some trash signal here. Let's go check that one out. And then I'll cover everything up. All right, let's see. All right, a little bit deeper. These things only go about 2-3 inches depending on the size of the target. And then if it's a little piece of foil, it's even really more closer. All right, let's check it out. That one piece of foil was really tiny. Somewhere over here. Let me go ahead and cover up this other one. Okay. Cool thing about mulch is very forgiving when it comes to digging. Sounded like it was over here. Yeah, there we go. Somewhere over here. Let me just slide it out here. Okay. Came in at the 20, so that could be some trash, or it could be something good. You never know. All right, I kicked it out over here. Somewhere in here. Yep, it looks like it's some trash. All right. Well, that's a start. Let's keep going. Not bad so far, though. Park seems to be fairly clean. We did get a ton of rain the other day, so we got that structure to do. This little swing set area, and then that structure over there. All right. Oh, wow. There's still something here. Yeah, right here. It's weird. All right. All right, let's check it out. There it is. Okay. Still more of that foily stuff. All right. Let's keep going. Whew. All right. Okay. Still working the swing set area. It's a immediate area near the swing or the swings themselves. But we're going to step out here in a moment. Step out to the left of it here and start scanning. Okay. Okay, what was that? Little mixed signal there. Okay. All right. And so far it's been, what was it, 2 dimes? 1 dime. Yeah, so far 1 dime. All right. Okay. 18s. More trash potential. But then it could also be something good. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this one up real quick. Let's pop out the mulch. Grab the pinpointer. Okay, it sounds like it's there. Kind of kicked up something. Let's check it. I think I moved it. I think I moved it initially when I kicked out the dirt. Yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is. Metal detecting in real life, IRL. And it's a lot of foil. So I do these live streams just mainly to give folks an understanding as to what metal detecting is like. And for the most part, it is a lot of this metal foily stuff. Okay. Okay, there's something here again. So let's check that out. All right, let's see what we got here. Mr. Foily stuff. All right, well, not bad still. We're getting there. Okay, I'm just gonna work around the other side now. Work the pole area here. I can get up close to it with this smaller elliptical coil. The SP24 versus the big double D coil I had that it came with. All right. Okay, fast recovery rate on these, so that's been really good. Okay, I'm hearing something here. Yeah, right there. I see it right on top. You can hear a fast recovery. It could be multiple targets, or it could be something close to the top, more like a surface find. All right. All right. Well, let's keep going. Okay, slow and steady here. I think someone was saying the other day that I was going way too fast. Yeah, I tend to go fast. But today, I'm a little cold, so I'm going to go a little slower. Okay. Another potential surface find here. Right about here. Let's check that one out. There it is. Well, I'm at least getting consistent trash. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Work the other side here. I'm gonna step out a little bit further. I call it the drop zone, where the kids like to jump off and ploof right there. Maybe there's something there. Let's see what the drop zone has. Okay. Okay, another 22 trash signal potentially. Okay, let's just grab the pinpointer here. It's on, okay. Somewhere around here. Well, I guess I better pinpoint it better with the machine. Yeah, it's down over here. Get a different angle to it. Wow, that's a weird one. All right, it's not a solid return. It's kind of muffled. Like I get with some really good targets, but there's certainly something there. I just got to find it. Okay, I'm gonna kick it out some. Take advantage of using this mulch. Okay. All right, there we go. I kicked it up. All right, cool. Let's find it. Mr. Pro Pointer, Pinpointer. Let's see what we got. There we go. All right, let's see if I can get you a better angle. Ah, yes. More of that crunchy, metally stuff here. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Okay. All right. Maybe it'll be a nice solid signal return. call them the double beep. All right, let's go to the other side of the dealie here. All right, let's work this side of the drop zone. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing, ooh. Oh man, for a moment there it was good and then it kind of switched. Multi-frequency, no, this is a Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. I have no idea about frequency of it. All right, I'm gonna just dig it. Dig it because it's mixed signals. And when you have mixed signals, you kind of have to dig it and see what your machine, or what it is, so you can learn your machine. What is that? Oh, grub. Yeah. That's one of those June bug grubs this time of year that you're supposed to put out your, what do you call it? Pesticides and all that to keep them down. Okay, I kicked it out, 75. That's promising. That could be a dime, or it could be that chunky metal thing that I found earlier. Okay. It's running on me. Let's see if we can find it. No, there it is. Chunky metal thing in the dirt. All right, bummer. Oh well. All right, that's metal detecting in real life. Okay, well, let's keep going. Yeah, so I'll go to these playgrounds and folks will ask about, why are you going to playgrounds? Well, I go to either early in the morning when no one's here, or at night. And I don't have a beach I can go to. And for local city ordinance, you're good to go as long as you don't damage the equipment. And then pretty tough to damage mulch, so I've been sticking to this. I will go out into the grassy areas, but there I'm a little bit more meticulous and will pinpoint as well as build a plug out of the grass, so I don't. I kicked it out, so I don't damage the landscape. All right, it's over here now. Came in at 18, so I'm thinking it's going to be trash. Yep, it is. But unfortunately, this detector will pick up gold in those low numbers also. So it's kind of like you got to dig them. There's a 23, 24. And that's a solid sound too. But you gotta check it out, really. All right, it's there. It's there. Let's go dig it. I'm just gonna come under it a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see it. Yeah, there it is. One of those pull tab things. Right there. Not very deep at all. All right. All right, let's keep going. And if you notice, I definitely use a pinpointer a lot when I'm searching or looking for the target after I've initially located it. And to me, that's a must-have. I've got the Garrett right here, but I also picked up one from Amazon for 20 bucks that's pretty comparable to the Garrett. Has one quirk that's a little bit different in that you hit the button on it, you gotta wait for this return beep for it to start searching. If you don't, you're gonna think you might have a target when you don't. So where the Garrett starts up pretty much immediately. There's a weird sound here. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, about right there. All right, and I really appreciate you guys joining on these live streams. Definitely have fun. I've done this off and on for like 40 years. And just most recently I decided to do more of these live streams so that I guess give folks an idea what it's like detecting. And it can be addictive in that when you find some stuff, for the most part, you're digging a lot of trash. Okay, I think I kicked it out. I thought I saw something. It was small. Yep, there it is. All right, right there. It's about, let's see, about 6 inches down, so not bad. In the mulch, I mean, it's not like going through some hard pack, but still good. All right, well, let's keep going. Shoot, we got a lot of playground to go, hopefully before anyone else shows up. Okay, 23. Says it's about 4 or 5 inches, but you never really can tell on your indicator because it'll be off sometimes because it's going to be based on the size of the target. Okay. All right, I think I may have kicked it up already. Let's check it out. Maybe I moved it or overshot it. I think it was over here. I think I see it. Right here. Right there. Little piece of foily stuff. Dang. That's it right there. That is what you'll encounter a lot. Especially in these mulchy areas. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that's the initial search around this deal right here. Now I'm going to go around this thing here, and then we'll go from there. All right. So I'll start over here by this little climby thing up here. See if someone was playing around and they may have dropped a coin or two. Okay. And this is the structure. When you're working structure, it's a piece of foil on top, like metal poles and all that. You want to come in straight at it. Don't go side to side. Go straight at it. If you go side to side, it's going to sound like you got a target. Okay, so you want to come right at it. Okay, and kind of work a star pattern around it, and you're listening for a change in tone. Okay, that change in tone is going to give your indication to check it out. That was a double beep, but that's because I had this metal deal. Okay, but I've definitely found a number of stuff using the stock coil that came with the machine, and now that I have this smaller elliptical, I would say I can get a lot closer now to my targets. Okay, 19, I think I see it. Surface find. Looks like more of that aluminum stuff right here. Right there. There she blows. More of the foily stuff. Alright, well, let's keep going. Alright, we'll just... Oh, wait. Wait a minute. That's another potential foily stuff. Okay, let's pinpoint it. Sound like it was over here. Yeah, right about here. Hear that? All right, and we'll just pop up the dirt a little bit. There it is right there. Look at that. Right there. That there is foily stuff. Nice. All right, what that represents to me is another deep knee bend right here, because I put my knee pads here, get up and down, and therefore I just had another deep knee bend. Little exercise deal, not even knowing that I'm exercising. Cool stuff. You gotta take the small wins when you can. All right. Okay, another potential foily thing. Yeah, another potential foily thing. So let's check it out. Sounded like it was over here. Yeah, right there. Okay. There it is right there. Definite foily thing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, you gotta take the small wins. Holy cow, look at this. Came in at those low numbers, and I was thinking it was a foily thing. That looks like an earring. Yes! Yes! Ha ha ha! Like I said, Melitech in real life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This is a potential good find. Let's see if I can find some markings on it. Alright, I think I see a silver marking on it. So, alright, well, let's put that in the goodie side. Holy cow. Glad you guys were here to see this happen. Share in the experience. Alright, cool. Woohoo! Everything else is good after that. Oh, wow. Yeah. I was thinking it was Trashola. Okay, 22. 22. All right. All right. Jeez. It's a great Sunday morning. All right, let's see what this is. That one seems to be just about here. All right. I guess I'm going to have to start digging up those low numbers again. I wasn't doing it as much with this machine because it seemed to be picking up a lot of trash like this. On my Fisher 1225X, that's the one that I used for many years. It had I could pretty much rely heavily on kind of notching out some of those low numbers. But who knows, maybe that means I was missing a whole bunch of potential good finds. Oh well. That's the other thing they say. If you really want to find stuff, dig everything. Wow! Right here, right there. Right there. If you guys just joined, let me show you real quick. Look at that thing. It's got some dirt on it and all that, but once I clean it up, holy cow, that is one nice looking potential something. All right. Yes, me likes. Okay, let's work the perimeter of the structure. Okay, gonna work the pole area here and just kind of come in. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, that one's coming in mixed. Okay, that's the metal pole. But let's just check it. Okay, no takers there. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the metal pole is interfering, but I can pick up a target right there. Okay, so what that means is, when in doubt, dig it. So I'm gonna dig it. All right. Somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. More foil. More of that foily stuff. Okay. But, okay. All right, now I feel better. Okay, so I had that double signal up next to the pole. So that's why I went ahead and checked it. All right, there's some noise here. Let me see. This is weird because I got that pole, and I'm getting some interference here. Yeah, it sounds like there's something there. Doesn't sound right, so just in case, I'm gonna grab the pinpointer. All right, bear with me. It's underneath this slide thing, so I can't get the camera in there. All right, false alarm then. Looked under there, didn't get anything other than the pole, so. Oh, here we go though. Okay, there's something here. Right there. Kind of mixed. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig it just in case, because you never know. You never know. Okay. Tough to show you because I got this deal here, so I can't get the camera in place. But I'll just describe what I'm doing. Pretty much just digging up the spot, and I'm gonna check it with the pro pointer. Okay, I may have kicked it out. Yep. Oh, I see it. Holy cow. Oh, yes. Look at that. Little piece of copper wire right in the mix. Yeah, these machines can pick up some tiny stuff, I'll tell you. Even in a tight environments here next to that pole and all that. And again, I'm using the SP24 coil. It's one that I picked up. That was not a stock one that came with the machine. All right, here's a mixed signal. Okay. It's jumping. The numbers are jumping on it. Okay. So I gotta check it out because I don't know what that means. Oh, there it is right there. Shoot. All right. It doesn't look foily. It looks more metally, non-foily. So maybe that explains why I heard something different. Okay. All right, let's keep working it. Here we go, here we go. Wow, okay, I think I've got two targets here. One over here, and then one over here. Let's go with this one first. Gonna have a hard time showing you because again, this structure is right there, but I'll try to get as close as I can to it. Okay, it's down there. Alright. And I love this mulch stuff. Just makes digging so much easier. Alright, I may have kicked it out, so let's go check it out. Yeah, I kicked it out. Okay, it's coming in at 65, so I got a feeling this may be a penny. All right, could be a penny. Oh, I see it. It could be a penny, or it could be this chunky metally something thing. I have no idea what that is. Almost looks like some kind of wheel weight maybe, but it's not bendable. All right, well, that came in the 60s, so that was that target. Let me cover that up. All right, and there was another one right here. Sounded like 19, or looked like 19 on the number or on the ID. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, it's coming in weird. And I'm gonna dig it. When in doubt, dig it. So I'm in doubt. All right, let's try right here. Looks like it might be right about here. Is that it? Is that it? No, that's mulch. Okay, let's check it again. Oh yeah, it was. There it is. Holy cow. That one hid from me. Is that another one? No, that's mulch right there. That's more of that foily stuff that I was anticipating. All right, so let's go and put that one up. All right. All right, we're still working the perimeter around the structure, so got a good ways to go. Not bad for this morning. Yeah. Spring forward, so maybe some folks are sleeping in today. And might be able to stay a little longer before anybody else shows up. Okay, what is this? Okay, something over here. Yeah, right here. Mid-30s, so that could be a nickel or it could be more trash. Let us find out. It's there. Right in here. Yeah. It's definitely down there in the more drier mulch, I guess. Let's see. Alright, where'd you go? Alright, let's check it. Watch out for landmines. That would be a bad thing if there was a landmine here. Alright. I'm chasing this one. Oh, there it is. Holy cow, right in front of me. Big old chunky thing here. I guess that's the other reason why you want to have a pinpointer, because you can push your target around and not find it and lose that much more time detecting. Yeah, these old schoolers, when I was on this metal detecting forum, they're the ones that pointed me to getting a pinpointer, and pretty good advice. I've taken heed to that. Oh, here we go. Mixed signal here. So it's not coming in clean. It's got a chirpy fadeaway. But I gotta check it out. All right, that could just be how the target is oriented. Wow, it's right over here on top here. All right, I can't get a good angle for you because it's got more structure on top of me here. Oh, there it is. So like I was saying, these things you can chase, but if you didn't have a pinpointer, all right, it just kind of blends in with all the junk down there, with the mulch in this case. But having that pinpointer just makes things a little easier. What is it? Work smarter, not harder. All right. Okay, that's the pole, the structure. Okay, that's still the structure. Continue working around. Oh man, let me cover this up. That wasn't me. Looks like a squirrel may have got in there. 20s. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of spots in here that have been, like dug up, like here and there and there. That's the squirrels coming out digging those nuts they hid before the winter. It's that time of year. Kind of funny seeing them do that. And they just kind of put them all kinds of places. Over there at my house, one of them actually put it over there in one of my, raised bed gardens. All right, where'd you go? I lost it. I'm chasing a signal. Let's check it out. Sounds like it's more over here, closer to me. Let's see. Yeah, okay, a little bit deeper. I overshot it and it's a little bit deeper, so let's kick it out. All right. Okay, I think I got enough of it out. Okay. My machine is definitely interfering, or the pinpoint is definitely interfering with the machine. Oh, it's over here now. Ah, my pinpointer capabilities is off. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Whew. I was right the first time. I just didn't check enough. Okay. Okay. I'll get you a better view here in a moment. The structure is keeping me from getting you that view. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, look at that. Right there. I think that might be a nickel, which explains it coming in the 30s. Nice. Got a nickel. All right. That counts. That one was about, 4 inches down. All right, and it was at an angle like this, so that kind of explains why it was coming in kind of mixed. All right. Not bad. All right. So far, a dime, a nickel, and a cool earring. Okay. Okay, we've already been there. Okay, this one's coming in mixed also. 17, and it jumped up. All right, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. All right. Yep, this mulch is nice. All right. We got some wildlife out here. A hawk going by. Huh, cool. This is in the middle of the city that I'm in, but it's actually kind of secluded. Pretty cool neighborhood. Only a few houses around, and then this park is right here. And I don't detect it that often, so I was hoping maybe it might have some goodies in here. And oh, there it is right there. Maybe it has some goodies, and that earring was here, so that was good. I don't find near as much the coins as I used to, and that's probably because folks don't use cash as much, so you don't get much change as much. All right. Okay, what was that? Okay, let's keep going. Still working around the structure. Coming around the pole. Here's a mixed signal. Tough to tell what it is. Somewhere in here. Wasn't even really registering on the ID. So I certainly want to check that out just to see. So let's see. A little bit further down. Okay. Oh yeah, I can feel it. That's the underlayment pin. All right, let's cover that up. So what that is that pin that they use to hold the little fabric before they lay the mulch down. And as a general rule, I don't go past that underlayment fabric because I don't want to damage the park. Wow, very metally area here. Let me slow the coil down. Okay. That was tough. Going under these metal steps. This one's weird. Let's grab the pinpointer. This one has a lot of metal, and it sounds like I'm getting a return, but it's unclear. Oh, that's it right there. Okay, well, that explains that. That was messing me up. Let's check it just in case. Maybe there's something else down here. Okay. All right. Whew. Thought I was hearing things for a moment. Okay, let's keep going. Something right here. Let's go back over here real quick. We'll come back to that one when we do the second pass. Trying to maintain the pattern so I don't miss a spot. Nope. Little piece of foil right on top. Right there. Foily stuff on top. All right. All right. Take a break here. All right. Let's go. Another mixed signal. All right. Okay, mixed signal. Another mixed signal. Holy cow. All right, let's check it. That other mixed signal that was in the 19s was that earring. So I better check it just in case. All right. It's down there. It's in there. I have to go look at the video again and see how it registered. Normally I pass those up and thinking it's foil, but I don't know. For some reason I decided to check it out. Oh, there it is. I see it. I kicked it out right here. Right there. That's what I was thinking that sound was going to be when I picked up that earring, but lo and behold, it was not. It was not foil. All right. Here's a surface foil. 22. All right, let's get that out. Now, one thing that has been consistent with this machine as well as my old Fisher 1225X is I'll take my gold band wedding ring, 10K, drop it on the ground, and it should show 47. Well, today it's 48, 49. Okay, so what that tells me is if I get anything in the 48s in these conditions, I probably better dig it. All right. And I think that's the best test, I guess, in the conditions that you're searching if you're looking for a particular 10-karat gold band ring. All right. Makes me feel better, too. Okay, here's something. 30s. Hear the fast recovery. So most likely it's close to the surface. And if not, then it's multiple targets. Let's see. Well, it looks like it's not that close to the surface. Here we go. Right there. We'll just kind of pop it up a little. Oh, I see it. Look at that. That metally, foily stuff. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, let me bend this down because I want to get underneath here and just do a quick search. Okay, there's something there. Right about there. 29, could be trash. All right, let me get underneath here. Maybe a little tough to see. We had these heavy rains too, so everything's kind of wet. And right now, everything's mushy too. All right, where did this guy go? All right, I think I see something right there. Foily, trashy stuff again. All right, well, at least I found it. One less piece of trash to pick up. All right, I was right underneath that daily. Okay. All right. More trash, 20. Oh, let's not say trash. We'll just cross our fingers and maybe it is another earring. Maybe they lost both their earrings that day. Okay. This one's a little bit deeper. Okay. A little bit deeper. We'll just kick it out again. And see if we can locate it. All right, let's check the machine, see if I kicked it out. Oh. Okay. I kicked it out, I think. But it's coming in weird, so I may have reoriented it. Okay. I may have reoriented it. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. Let's check it out. Yeah, there we go. I kicked it out. I see it. Little tiny piece of foil. It's the coolest metal you've detected. Metal. I don't know. Gold's always been cool, but let's see. All right. I think we just made our first pass around this structure. I still got to go to that structure over there. So I'm going to go to this one over there and then work the perimeter of the park itself. Inside part, I want to mess with the grass. And then we'll start doing a wider search around the structure. All right. Ground's pretty wet. We had the heavy rains the other day. Let's give it a try. Okay. Mixed signal. Okay. Coolest find I found has been that Texas A&M Aggie ring with a diamond in it. For this year, I did find a really cool amethyst pendant with diamonds in it, and it came in at the 47, so I'm thinking it is real, but I haven't gotten appraised. Kind of just saving it for the end of the year and just do a recap of the finds for 2026. There it is. All right, and it looks like a little cover for some. Oh no, that's a lighter flint. Anything interesting today? Yeah, I got this earring right here, right there. Pretty cool. Nice. Found that one just under the surface, and it was a low number. I think 1920, and that's usually foil. So, oh, here we go, 69, 68. That's a potential penny. All right, let's see if that's the case. Oh, well, I guess it's not a potential penny. It looks like it's also a piece of that metal lead stuff thing. All right. All right, well, at least I had an idea that it may have been a penny. Okay. Let's just kind of work. I haven't detected this park in about, I would say, 5 years. So it's been pretty exciting finding stuff here. All right. And let's see. This one came in at the 19s also. Right there. So I gotta check it out now. All right, there it is. More foily stuff. The foily stuff. Okay. And then I did recharge this thing. It dropped down to 2 bars, and then I recharged it up to 5 bars. And I'm getting about 6 to 8 hours between charges, but I'm only drawing it down to 2 before I charge it up again. So I've been pretty happy with this. Now I just got to see how long it'll last before you actually have to send it back to get the battery replaced for good. And so far I've got about, I'd say about 60 hours on this machine. Okay, and 60 hours of actual search time. Hello, hello. How's it going? Got a little doggy.
Sorry, he's not. He's just trying to go without the leash a little bit.
Oh, that's fine. All right. Okay, here's one by the pole. Okay. All right, here's something. 30s. Okay, let's check it out. All right, 30s. Let's see what we got. The last one was a nickel, but a lot of times it's trash too, so can't get you a good view. This slide is blocking me. All right, and maybe a little bit deeper. Let's check it out. No. May have moved it or undershot it. I think it might be over here. Yeah. It's closer to this way, so let's do some mulch digging here. Alright, we'll just kick it out. Oh, I see something way down there. Oh, it's the foil. Right there. It's the foily stuff. Yep, foily stuff. Bummer. Alright, well, you can't win them all, but you can certainly dig them all. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Let me adjust my camera. There we go. Oh, here we go. What was that? 70? Oh, it started crackling. Huh. I gotta check that out. This can be a quirky machine when it comes to some of the really good stuff. And also some of the junk. What is that pinpointer called that you're using? I've got the Garrett Pro pointer right here. There's the original one. There's the 2, the AT. I think some are waterproof and all that. This is the Garrett Pro pointer, and it makes a difference when you're searching, because you'll spend less time trying to chase a target, and instead you can use your pinpointer. Okay, so the machine is used to find the initial target, and then the pinpointer, since it's all metal, it picks up everything. You use it to isolate the target, so you're spending more time actually finding stuff than searching for something you've already located. You just can't pinpoint it. All right, well, I found that. All right, let's cover this up. Okay, all right. All right, here's a beep. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of guesstimating it's about right here. So let's see. All right. Right about there. All right, let me get closer to it so you guys can have a better view of the action. Okay, what do we got here? Potential foil, potential trash, potential treasure. Right there, kicked it out. All right, well, kicked it out while I was pushing at it, but let's just check just in case. Yep, that was it. All right, we'll cover that up. Keep working the structure. Okay. Underneath this little metal bar thing here. So I may get some interference from it. Okay. Stepping lightly on the mud. Yeah, we had a ton of rain yesterday, and then this front dropped the temperatures down. And but I think we're gonna jump up to the 60s later today. So yours truly's probably gonna do a little fishing. I also have another channel, Average Angler Life, and there you'll see me do something similar, other than instead of dirt fishing, I'm actually fish fishing. All right. Okay, here we go. Mixed signal. 20s. Okay, found the dime, a nickel, a lot of trash, and then an earring. And the earring, it's a pretty cool find. I'm very happy with it. At this point, everything else is just extra. Yeah, and you got to take those wins when you can, because there's been a lot of times I come out and I don't get... Oh, I kicked it out right there. I don't get anything other than maybe trash and stuff. So I've struck out before. Okay. All right. Coming back around the structure, but this time I'm doing the second pass where I step out a little bit further. Okay, this one's right about here. All right. Right about there. Yep, there it is. All right. Piece of foil. Higher number usually is better, but on this machine, I've picked up gold in the 15s and 20s. I've also picked up silver. Depth, It just depends on size of the target, but for, let's say, a quarter, I've picked up quarters down to 10, 12 inches. Okay. But I'm searching in mulch also. So that's a different medium than let's say a hard ground. So it's just going to vary on your conditions, really. But I don't feel undergunned with this, I'll tell you that. And when did I get this thing? About 3 years ago, I think. About 3 years ago, and I got it for $259, I think. Yeah, I'm doing this break-even quest, trying to break even, but then I went ahead and got the SP24 coil, smaller size coil, because I wanted to work some of these trashier areas where I was getting a lot of these old pull tabs, and I kicked it out. Somewhere in there in the pile now. And so, yeah, I've been very pleased with this machine. Excuse me. Wow, I had to sneeze. All right, I kicked something out, and it's somewhere over here. Oh, there it is right there. I see it. Right there, little piece of foily stuff. Man, does pick that up. Mulch and grass, close to the same. I'm not sure, because the ground underneath the grass may be more dense than the mulch. You can do just a quick check. Just check your detector and bury something, and cover it up and see. Okay, 18, 19. Let's go check this one out. It says it's deeper, so I'm gonna pop it out. Like I was saying, this mulch stuff is awesome for detecting it, because you can just dig up stuff that quickly. All right, but I'm at the underlayment, so I hold from there, and now I'm just gonna check to see if I kicked it out. Or in this case, I overshot it. Yeah, here we go. It's over here. All right. So, yeah, I definitely like mulch. I don't have to be as precise and accurate as... Oh, man, I kicked it out. So when you lose a signal like that, or a target, that usually means you've kicked it out or moved it and reoriented it so that it's facing the detector differently. And I call that the lost target. In this case, I think I kicked it out over here because I'm hearing some static. Okay. And it sounds like it's relatively small. So this may be, yeah, there it is. In fact, so small that the little pinpointer wasn't picking it. No, that's not it. All right, let's check it. All right, I definitely moved it. Okay, let's try this direction. Yeah. Wow, I lost that one. I'm hearing some tone over here, and then I'm missing it. All right, let's go ahead and cover it up. And there is a bird making some pretty cool sound over here. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Getting a detector from a neighbor today. Cool. What kind of detector is it? Here we go. 20s. About right here. About right there. So I'm gonna pop it up. All right. one thing that I definitely recommend on top of the pinpointer is get you some knee pads. You only need one because you'll typically bend your knees in the same, or bend down. There it is, I kicked it out. You typically will keep bending down on the same knee. It's only one, but definitely want to get you some knee pads if you're going to take up this hobby, because you'll wear your pants out and your knees out, especially on these mulch poking you in the knee. Okay, more of that trashy stuff, or foily stuff potentially. All right, let's go check it out. Right here. Yep, I see it. Foily stuff. Okay. All right, you're not sure. Probably been getting it for 2 hours. Never used it. All right, cool. Well, once you have it, certainly ping me in the dealie, and I can post it on the community tab there, and you can tell us how well it works. All right, here we go. 23, 24. All right. All right, let's try it. At least I'm getting my exercise in. Easily got at least 50, if not more, deep knee bends in. Right here. And a rough guesstimate is when I dump everything, I'll just kind of look at the pile of trash that I've picked up. And that tells me just roughly how many times I've been down and dug for stuff. Looking for gold. If gold shows up, I'll pick it up. But no, I'm not looking for gold. I'm just looking for anything that I can find here of value, specifically coins or maybe jewelry that someone may have lost over here at the playground. All right, let's go back over there, do a second search around the other play set. I only did one pass, and then I'm gonna do the perimeter, inside perimeter, not on the grass, because I don't want to damage the grass and whatnot. And all right, so pretty cool park. And as you can see, there's not that many people here this early in the morning. There's only one other person walking his dog. So at this point, I pretty much have the park to myself to find something of value. Okay, 1920. All right, let's see what this could be. All right, you can, and all right. Sometimes you got to chase it. So I got it on. Yep. There we go. I got a indication of something. So you definitely have to find it at times. Okay. I kicked it out. I moved it. Where did I move it to? Oh, there it is. I see it. So you see how close I had to get to pick up this piece of foil? Okay. So coins, the pinpointer works really well, 2 to 3 inches, but when you start getting that little foily stuff, you definitely have to get in there. Okay. All right. Main thing to look for in any detector is, does it have the discrimination feature? And let's see. Yeah, because then you can notch out some of your lower numbers, like rusty nails. I've got those notched out right now. So currently I've got 5 and 10 notched out on the machine. On my old Fisher, it was just a knob. Okay. All right. But on this machine, like you said, you gotta find the trash and to get the treasure. On this machine, the money zone is right in where you get a lot of this foily stuff. So your 20s and can be of value, even though a lot of times it's going to be trash. Okay, here's another. That earring I found was registering a 19 when I found it. Okay, so yeah, you gotta dig everything pretty much. Sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I'll just make a command decision and just say, hey, I'm only going to be digging the what potentially are dimes and pennies and quarters. All right, 90 on this thing is usually a quarter. 91, 92, yeah, it's been pretty consistent. Well, a Coke bottle also will register in the 90s on this thing, but for the most part, or bottle cap, for the most part, 90s is a quarter. This one's coming in mixed again. 30s, 50s, all over the place. Then I got another one over here, 18. Let's see if I can locate this one first. Okay. Come on, talk to me. What do we got here? All right. Okay, I'm getting some feedback. So let's go ahead and dig a little bit further down. I think it's deeper. Okay. All right. Yep, and then if you hit the underlayment, or if I hit the underlayment, I stop. Okay, moved it over. Let's see. Maybe chasing this one. All right. What's the highest number? I've hit a 98 before, and that's usually just a large piece of metal. Okay. Thanks. Oh, thanks for the gift, Riley. Okay, I moved it right over here. Appreciate it. Really like doing these live streams and getting folks thinking about maybe taking up the hobby. And key thing, like I was saying about the detector, make sure you have a discrimination feature. Ground starting to thaw in Northland. Garrity's 400 pointer ready for the summer. Should be for picking up the trash. Good. Yeah, I tend to just pick it up because when I come back, I don't want to find that same trash again. That's the main thing. All right. But yeah, I think I heard one guy, he was keeping all his trash because he was recycling it. Surface fine. He was recycling, actually mixing it up or separating stuff between the copper, the aluminum pieces and all that, and he actually was able to take that to the recycler. Okay, there's another one. 19. All right. I'm digging the 19s more because that earring I found at the start of this, or at least about maybe 10 minutes into it, rang in at 19 right here. That's today's big find today. Real nice. Wet versus dry, I'm not sure wet or dry. Good thing about this thing is it's waterproof up to, I think, so many feet. You can actually take it underwater. Has a pulse feature in the handle, so if you don't want to use if you want to use that vibration to tell you that you got a target. Okay, Right on the surface, 32, big chunky aluminum thing up there. All right, so yeah, definitely building up the trash pile in there, right? Okay, getting another hit over here. All right, let's check that one out. All right, right here. Okay, right about here. Okay. All right, and most times I find coins, and I kicked it out. And this foily stuff. The jewelry stuff, well, today was a good day. I've done how many streams, and so maybe I'll find like a little jewelry pendant thing, costume stuff or kid stuff. But today I got a pretty cool earring, and that may bump the amethyst with diamond pendant stuff off the #1 find for 2026. Yeah, I found this really, really pretty pendant looking thing. And that one registered in the 47s, so it's likely some good stuff. Let's see, Ray. Yeah, hey Ray, how's it going? Okay, 21. 21. Let's see what that means. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, it's like, I don't know how many other parks I've gone to where I've been skipping that low number just for want of time and moving on to the next target. Kind of focusing my efforts on the higher targets, but lo and behold, maybe I might have been missing a few goodies. Oh, there it is. I kicked it out right there. Right there. Oh, I dropped it. Foily stuff. More of the foily. All right, cool stuff. Let's keep going. Keep working our way around. Okay, that one sounds, well, that one came in at the 20. Okay, it's over here now. Right about here. All right. There it is. I see it. Just barely see it right there. All right. Right there. How old am I? I'm in my late 50s. I've been doing this for off and on 40 years. Okay, 20. 20. Let's see what this does. Okay. Oh, right there on top. Surface find. Okay. I don't know how much money I've gained. Found so much stuff over the years, and I really don't hawk it or anything, but I would say my first detector, if I went with just the clad coins, I paid it off. It was like a $300 one back then, Fisher 1225X. Took me about 10 years to pay it off in clad coins, but I probably paid it off in the first year because I found multiple rings and whatnot and jewelry. But that was when I was living close to the beach. Now that I'm more inland and I'm limited in search areas, it's taken longer to find stuff, of course, because you don't get near the number of folks around. Okay. Okay, it's down there. All right. face reveal. Just look at the thumbnail. That's me. And go look in the channel, you'll see me also. Alright. Here we go. More trashola. What is this? Oh, that's just mulch. Okay. Alright. Okay, what is this? Okay, this one's different. 47.50. 73. Oh, it's jumping. Alright, well, digging it. Let's see. Well, it says it was a little bit deeper, so I'm going to go and just pop the surface here so I can get a little closer with the pinpointer to search it. Well, don't tell me I did another lost signal. Let's check it out. Yeah, I moved it. Yep, let's try this. Okay. I definitely moved it. So what I'm doing is trying different angles to see if I can get a better signature on the target. Okay, here we go. Because sometimes you have to, or sometimes just changing the direction of your coil will reveal the target. Okay, I think I kicked it out. I felt something when I was digging. Retired? No, I'm not retired. I just do this on the side. Okay, let's try it again. Right here, right there. Let's see what's lurking below. All right, I hear something. Oh, there it is. It looks like a coin. No. That's a rock. That ain't it. That ain't it. Let's check it again. It's still there. This guy's playing hard to get. All right, let's try this again. All right, here we go. I think I see it. Little chunky metal thing right there. Oh yeah, wow. I don't know what that is. Chunky metal thing. All right. Yes, I found gold. Like gold rings, gold bracelets, etc. Yeah, it's the weekend, agree. Sometimes you gotta live for the weekend. All right. Okay. Let's go. 20s. Let's go ahead and dig it. I guess we're in all dig mode. Golden ring, yes. Found some of those. 10K, 14K. I think there's a video. I think the other day when I couldn't go detecting, I was showing a live stream where I'm going over some of the past finds that I've had, to include some gold stuff. Check that one out. Okay. Yes, I would go to the beach, but I don't live near the beach anymore. Okay, so what happens when you have a metal detector and you work the beach for years and you move away from the beach? You don't go to the beach unless you can make a special trip for it. Now, most times when I do make that trip, I'm going fishing, because that's my other addiction. I love the fish. Okay, oh, here we go. 23. And I'm telling you, it can be addictive, this dirt fishing, metal detecting, especially when you find some good stuff. And you certainly aren't doing it for the money. I mean, if you are, then maybe there's some professionals out there. I mainly do it because it's fun. It's fun. And my kids used to go with me, and someday, once the grandkids show that they're interested, I'll take them out too. All right. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we did the second pass around the structure. Now I'm going to work the perimeter, and this is where that where this coil comes into play, because I can get that much closer to the concrete and still pick up fines versus on the larger coil. Okay. Before I'd be picking up a lot of the metal in the concrete itself. So here we go. Hear that? So here's what you'll hear, one return like that, but then hear that? There's something right here, okay? And that's why you want to go with the smaller lip coil when you're working near poles as well as structure like this with that rebar that's in the concrete, okay? All right, and it doesn't mean you're going to find all kinds of great stuff, but there is the infamous pull tab. This right here can be a nickel, it can be a potential ring, or it could be a pull tab. Right there. It registers all the same. So, like I think someone said, you got to find the trash before you find the treasure. That is certainly true, okay? Okay, so here we go. Something I heard right here. Okay, something maybe right here. Just had a different tone. So that different tone tells me to go check it also. Oh, wait a minute. I'm feeling the underlayment. Yeah. I could, yeah, shoot. All right, we gotta let that one go. All right, let's keep going. Let's work the perimeter. Okay, surface fine possibly, 20s. Having a fast recovery rate, so that usually means something close to the surface. Yep, there it is. Okay. All right, really close to the surface. Machine was saying it was deeper, but you just go by that sound. Here's another one. Finding a lot more foily stuff, it looks like. Chasing this one right here, chasing the target right there. Little tiny foily dilly right there. Okay, well, let's keep going. All right. Let's just keep working the perimeter. Okay, 38, 32. Again, fast recovery rate, maybe close to the surface. We'll find out. Right here, maybe? Yeah, right there. All right, let's go and there it is. Pretty close to the surface. More of that foily stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, good call out on the fentanyl piece. Man, I better wash my hands after this. Of course, I think I might be screwed then already. Okay. 28. No, skip that one for now. Okay, here we go. Finding a lot of trash. Normally I would skip this, but right there. Normally I'd skip it, but I found something in the 19s, that earring, so I need to be more, I guess, non-picky and just dig everything. Okay. Okay, over here. Right here. I'm definitely getting a workout in today. Definite deep knee bend city. I could see it. More of that foily stuff. There it is right there. All right. Hello, hello. Coolest find. Texas A&M Aggie ring with a diamond in it. I have a picture of it in, I believe, the community post or tab. And I gave it back to the owner. The person had lost it for 8 years. And I found it at a little playground just like this. Okay. Getting a hit over here. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Piece of metal. Well, I just dropped it. Oh man, I just dropped it. Holy cow. Alright, let's find it again. Alright. Oh, there it is. No. Hot dang. Okay. I had it, dropped it, and then lost it. Come on. Maybe that little piece of foil stuff that I can chase and it doesn't get really... There it is. Doesn't register well unless you're really close to the top of it. Look at that thing. That is tiny. Let's not drop that one again. No guns. Gold. Like I said, rings and bracelets and stuff. Not actually like gold nuggets. Okay. So I was telling you where the squirrels have been showing up, digging their nuts. This one's got a weird signal. Let's check it out. All right. All right. Sounds like it's over here. Yeah, over here. Okay. I think that might be it. Oh no. It's a pebble looking thing. Let's go check it out some more. Right about here. Right about here. Let's see if it's right about there. Okay, there it is. Some kind of... Oh, right there. A little copper wire. Got a little greenery on it. Alright, found it. That explains the mixed signal where it was coming in at different IDs. That shape of it will definitely throw your machine off. That's like when I find let's say a necklace I found those, like a gold chain. It'll be laying there. You'll scan the ground, and you'll hear a bunch of returns and a clicky sound at times, where the gold chain is being picked up by the coil, and then it's losing it. Okay, what am I doing? I'm metal detecting, looking for coins and whatever else may pop up. And right now it's mainly trash. And normally I would skip these low numbers, but since I found an earring in that low number, I've been digging pretty much all the trash now. Playground treasure. Yep. When you're limited in where you can search, you take what you can. All right, here's a piece of that foily stuff. Coming in at 21. Let's go ahead and pick that up and throw it away. Put it in my trash pile. Okay. Okay, 24. 24. It's over here. I think I see it. I think I see it right in here. Yep, there it is. More of the foily stuff. This looked like it came from a can or something. Yeah, it got chopped up. Okay. A random phone. I don't know. I have found a phone way back, an old little tiny phone, back when the phones were much smaller. 67. 67, 71. That could be a penny. Let's see. Right here. Yeah. Okay. 67, 71. Come on, where are you? Alright. Thought I may have kicked it out already, but it doesn't look like... Oh, no. I think... Yep, there it is. Right on the edge. Right there. Alright. Penny, right by the wall. So, it's doing what it can. Construction materials. Find all kinds of stuff. Construction as well as this foily tabby stuff. Okay. Okay. This one's another mixed signal. Alright, it's got a weird shape to it. So let me see if I can locate it with the pinpointer. Right about here. Yep, there it is. So it was throwing me because it had a high number, then it dropped, and then it jumped around. And it just could have been the way the target was oriented. Okay. Oldest thing I found metal detecting, 1871 dime. Yeah, and I found that in Monterey, California, in a playground. And what I learned was they were using the sand from the beach for the playground. And by the beach, there was a historic watering swimming area, and that's where I found it. Yeah, I would say that's about the oldest. Oh man, thanks for the gift, Inamaki. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, crazy. You know, I thinking I was going to be picking up some clad coins, and next thing I know, I got this silver dime from the 1800s. Okay, right there. But yeah, I would say if you live near the beach, you definitely have to have a metal detector. You got to. I mean, I also made a few tips, as well as a 6-pack of beers when someone would come up asking if I could find their car keys because they lost it at the beach. All right, so yeah. Sometimes 5, 10, 20 bucks, 6-pack. I'm good with that. All right, this was coming in at 67. 68, and then it jumped, so it could be another penny. Let's find out. All right, we just kind of slowly pick at it here. I heard something, or felt something with the trowel. No, it's still there. It's right there. Okay. All right, come on. Oh man, it's that copper lead thing. I used to find this a lot in some other parks. Sounds just like a penny. Detectors, oh man, they go on crazy prices. But this one I got for $2.59, and then I went and added the coil. That was like another $100. And then my old detector was about $2.99. I got it way back. Okay, 33. Oh, surface find. Little metal-y stuff here. Okay. Okay. So this is the first pass still. We're working around the perimeter. So. Okay, getting some crackly noises. I got 5 and 10 notched out. And that's usually like rusty nails and iron. Okay, that's near the structure, the pole here. Okay. Okay, there's something over here. Oh, there's something here too. All right, let's think about this. Oh, I see it. I see it right there on top. Looks like some kind of metal thing. Some kind of metal thing. Okay. Still more. All right, let's find it. But yeah, you don't want to just buy one and most times someone gets it, they don't do much with it. So you definitely don't want to buy something you're not going to use. It's the same thing when I talk about kayak fishing. I'll get asked the question, what kayak to get, and I tell them the one you're going to use. And what I mean specific to that is the quicker you can get it loaded in your vehicle or pickup truck, the more likely you're going to use it. And so you want to get something that you're going to use, and if it's one that you can quickly load versus take a while, yeah, you definitely want to stray away from some of those kayaks. So in the case of metal detector, get the one that you're going to use. I mean, but I would say you can find some decent ones for a decent price. Just make sure you have at least the discrimination feature in there. Holy cow, I'm not finding this thing here. All right, I see it now. I think I kicked it up. It's weird. It's something over here, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. No. Alright, now I'm frustrated here. I gotta check it. I gotta find it now. It's one of those ones where you're like, I gotta find this thing. Because it's acting... That is telling me it's close to the surface. Yeah, right there. Alright, I must have moved it already a couple times. Alright, there we go. There it is. Yeah, there's that case where you'll find something and you just keep digging and digging. All right. Oh, man, thanks again for the gifts, Inamaki. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see if I can locate what else was here. Yeah, there's something here. Yeah, all right. I want to keep going. Okay, here's another sound. Okay. This one has a mixed signal. It's got a low number and a high number registering, so I want to check it out just in case, because sometimes you'll have a target mask the other, so you'll have a a trash target right there blocking your good target. Okay, so let's go check it and see if by getting that piece of foil unmasked it. Well, looks like it didn't. All right. Okay. Another one. Another mixed signal. Yeah, a smaller coil definitely would work. I went from the large D coil to this SP24 coil, and I've been extremely happy with it. I've been able to distinguish between more trash and treasure, especially those old pull tabs. That's the main reason why I got it. I was out at another park one evening, and there it is right there, piece of trash. One evening, and I kept picking up all these pull tabs, and then lo and behold, I almost missed a quarter in the mix, and then I went ahead and picked up this guy, and it's definitely helped. Okay, I kicked it out. 50 years, nice. I'm a young buck here. I only got 40. All right, little copper dilly. I bought a separate coil because the stock one that came with it was big, and this one was on sale. So I'm like, let's go get the little coil. Okay. 42. 45 mixed. But let's go try this. Okay. Yeah, it's down in there. Let me check it again. Sounds like I moved it. All right, let's see. could this be? Maybe it could be another earring. What do you think? You never find two earrings. You only find one, which makes sense. You don't normally use both earrings at a time. All right, there it is. Little piece of trash. Okay. But certainly good find so far. I got mine on Amazon. Okay. And for those that just joined, this is the earring I found earlier. Right there. So yeah, you tend to just find one. You don't find two when you're out metal detecting. It's not like a ring, you know. Kayak's too tippy. I don't know. I've got a really lightweight Heritage Feather Flight, and it is pretty dang stable. Weighs about 36 pounds, 34 pounds. And I can carry it over my one shoulder and walk it down to the bank and launch. Okay. Mixed signals, big time. Well, I'm gonna dig it. Okay, just dig. Let's see what happens. Had a ping for a moment. All right, somewhere here. There's a root right here. Yeah. All right. Bunch of roots. All right. I'm gonna let that one go for now. All right. Wow. Very trash area. All right. Not sure if there's any decent detectors out there for under 100. I do have an affinity to fishers. In fact, if it wasn't for getting this knocked out, I was gonna get the next upgraded version from the Fisher 1225X. I think it's like the F2 or F4. But then somehow I got hold of this thing and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go try it. And I've been happy ever since. I still have the 1225X and I've used it off and on, and it's been a good one. It still works really well. All right, I found that. That's probably some more of that trashy stuff again. More of the trashiest stuff. Let's go dig it. Just kind of working the perimeter here. So I think once... oh, wait a minute. No, that's not it. I think once I get through here, we'll kind of work the gaps. And then at that point, I think we'll call it. Because I got some other things I got to get done today. Can't just play. Got some other stuff to knock out. But if you start the day early, you can, well, make it a productive day. Yeah, it's still there. Okay. There it is, closer to the top. There it is. I'm chasing it. Ah, right there. Yeah. I don't know what the most expensive thing I've found. I mean, I would say it's that Aggie ring. But it's tough to tell. I mean, yeah, I would say it was that. But yeah, it was a Texas A&M Aggie ring with a diamond in it. And I was able to locate the owner. Have found various, rings and jewelry and stuff. Okay. Solid 21. see what's there. Just pop it out real quick. There it is. That foily stuff. How much was it worth? I'm in Texas. I don't know. I mean, what's an Aggie ring go for now? When I was in, they weren't that much. I'm a Texas A&M Aggie. Graduated, and I use that little whatever finder to locate the owner of that ring. But let's see, easily over $500-600, if not more. But with the diamond in it, probably closer to 1,000, I guess. Foiled again. Good one. Okay. All right. I got to work some of these gaps real quick, and I'm gonna have to call it because it's getting a little later in the morning. I do have stuff to do, but let's go and do a little quick search down the middle. I'm gonna go faster. Okay, 25. And yeah, I felt like skipping all the low numbers, but yeah, it looks like you got to pick up the trash before you can find treasure. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna do a faster search. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to pick up a 90, and I can show you what I mean about how the machine definitely likes quarters in the 90s. Okay. We'll just kind of work our way across. Double return here. Fast recovery. Let's keep going. At this point, I'm kind of at the tail end of the stream, so I'm just going to work it quickly, trying to see if I can find a clad coin to close it out. All right. Hopefully it's a quarter, so I can show you what I mean about that 90 signal. All right. Surface fine 22s, trash, right there. Victoria, live in Fannin, Goliad County. Cool. Oh boy, nice sounding 56. Ooh. Let's check this one out. Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. I'm definitely chasing something now. There it is. More of that lead foily stuff. Lead foily stuff. Or copper foily stuff. Okay. All right. $22. 22, 23. Let's see. It's some of that foily stuff again. All right. Okay. Do one more pass here, then we'll hop over to the other little playground to my left and just do another one of these quick searches again. $65. Yeah, I'm going a little bit faster. All right. Okay. I don't know if it's the detector interfering with my phone. I think it's because I'm in a low coverage area. Right there. And then I may be running out of battery here soon too. Just realized we've been doing this for over 2 hours. Holy cow. Oh boy. So I've done this before where I kept going till the phone died on me. So if you lose me, appreciate you guys joining today. Oh man, that's the underlayment. I gotta let that one go. Appreciate you guys joining today. Always glad to have folks joining in and just kind of watching what metal detecting in real life is like. You get some wins, you get some losses. In this case, I had a win today. I got a nice earring. And like I was saying, you never find 2 earrings. It's always just one. All right. Okay, here I'm just going to do a cursory sweep. Okay. Just a cursory sweep. And then I'm going to have to call it. Oh, what is that? Let's see if I can end it on a coin. Let's see. 20s. Just gonna let that one go for now. Coming into the mud. All right. Oh, I see that surface trash dealy. Okay. Yeah, I really don't find as many coins as I used to. But that makes sense since we're not using as much cash. Getting some mixed signals here. All right, I'm gonna dig it. Okay. A little bit further down, it seems like. Right in here. Okay. I usually try detecting during the week, during the evening, depending on my schedule. Trash. So do stay tuned. I plan on being back again and seeing if I can continue on with the break-even quest and see if I can pay for this thing in clad coins. But, all right, just again to recap what we found, or what I found. Let's see. A dime, a nickel, and a penny, clad, no silver. And then the win for the day was this really nice earring. Right there. Really cool. All right. Thanks again for joining. And hey, next time I'll catch y'all later, and happy hunting. Take care.